Hello and welcome to Christine's Coloring and Crafts. I'm Christine and today is going to be a lot of y'all's favorite time of the month, my favorite time of the month for sure, hopefully yours too, is finished pages for the month of December. Let me turn my music down a little bit more here. There we go. And of course it was December, so it was Christmas and wintertime stuff that I stayed focused on for my coloring. I didn't get a whole lot done. And we'll talk more about what's been going on in the next video, which hopefully I will be able to make a couple this week. But it's just been a lot of things going on. Personally, one, I got sick for a couple of weeks. And the other thing is just, I also am having a really bad bout with depression, and it's been really difficult lately to do anything I like to do. And then, of course, in no particular order, first book will be 50 Christmas Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. And this was actually done in November. I don't know why I kept the thing on, but I thought that was cute. I did it with the Artex pencils and then some watercolor. The watercolor paint that I used I got from Deborah Mueller and her website, and then of course some stickles, and then distressed oxide for the background. But yeah, that was in November. So let's find a December's one. Here's one I finished. Little gingerbread man. Now, a lot of these I did at work. So I stayed focused on using different types of pencils, but this was also the Artex pencils that I got. And there was no shiny or stickles or anything, since it was kind of a work related project, and I didn't do a background on it either. When I'm doing stuff at work, I'm mostly coloring to stay focused on providing good customer service, and one of the things that helps me with that is coloring. So that was done while taking phone calls. And then we have this little cutie here, which was not done at work, because obviously we've got some shiny stuff going on here. Let me turn on my light. There we go. We got some stickles, and then we've got some of the Sakura pins, which I don't know what I did with those. There they are. I think they're called the Tiara series. Let me see. Yeah, they're the Tiara series. And then, of course, I also used my Ohuhu glitter markers. And then this was done with various types of alcohol markers. And one of the things I love about using alcohol markers is it's fun, it's quick. You can knock something out after you've had a hard day at work, and still provides some cutesy, pretty parts to it. And then another one I did at work here. Again, with the Artex pencils. And, you know, nothing shiny. You can see all the... This is why it's important that we put a page, like a blocker sheet, in between. I usually use old sheets of paper that didn't quite make the cut if I printed out a picture or something. Or like this, I was trying to do the pit pins and I messed up. So I just usually use one sheet. And I just put it in between there. And it's pretty thick paper because it's the Nina paper. The Nina 80-pound paper. And then let's go find if we've got any more in here. It looks like we got a couple more in here. Here's one. Another one I did at work, but I was able to use the Sakura pins. I had one kind of glop on me right there, but that's okay. It still came out really cute, I think. I had a good time doing it. Again, with the Artex pencils. A lot of these, I use the Artex pencils just because... Oh, that's another one that I did in November. Just because they were sitting there already out. Now, this one, though, is the Derwent Light Fast pencils. I decided to get those out and play with them a little bit on a work picture. And also, again, with the Sakura pins. I love those pins a lot. And that'll be the end of that book. Oh, did we miss somebody? By golly, we did. And that one was with, did I write it on the back? Nope, because this was another one I did at work, but I didn't write who it was. I'm going to assume it's the Arctics, but it could have been somebody else. And I used the Sakura Tiara pins on it too. It must have been a slow day at work if I used those. Must have actually got a chance to do it. And then we got, this was actually a surprise Christmas gift from Coloring with Haley. And I only got a couple of pictures done in this so far, but I figured we would take a look at it real quick. She got me 2 books, actually. This is just one of them. But we had gotten such a lovely surprise from her, and I was so happy to have it. It actually put a really big smile on my face. This one I just finished on the 1st, and that's all various types of alcohol markers and the Sakura Sakura pins, except for the star. The star I did with acrylic paint, and it's by Shuttle Art. I had to go get it. In gold, I wanted to experiment with it and see how acrylics affected the paper, and it didn't really affect it that bad, so it's kind of nice. I think there was another one I was in here. There he is. And that one I did at work as a work picture. And I had a lot of fun doing this one. This one was with a variety of pencils. We did some Arctics. We did some Prismacolor. And we did some Derwent Light Fast because they were all kind of laying around out there. And this was also the Hoo glitter marker, but it just didn't turn out very glittery, and I don't know why. It's actually kind of rubby looking, but it was still fun to do. And then there's some Sakura pins. I can sneak some pins in there. I just can't do marker work, or it's going to look all liney and stuff. But if you haven't seen this book before, it's really a cute book, and I'd had it on my wish list for a while, and I'm so glad that Haley got it for me. She is so sweet. Now, I definitely will leave a link to her YouTube page below after I finish uploading. This one, I think, is going to be the one I do next, because she's just too cute. But just a lot of really cute pictures in here. I won't do a full flip through unless you guys want me to. Then we can do that on another video. Some of them are like horizontal, and I kind of like that. That's cute. Like this one will be a lot of fun to do. I need to do this one. Happy New Year. But just a lot of really cute pictures. I'm just so in love with this book. I actually got a total of 3 books for Christmas, but we'll go over those at a later show. Last one will be 50 Winter Miniatures, and all these books were by Camellia Angelkova. Let's see, anybody in the front? Nope. Got this one. This one was done at work. And while I was coloring the pencil, and this was with the a mix of Arctics and Prismacolors, and I did the pretzel. I wanted a pretzel so bad. I got a little 6-pack of the off-brand pretzels at the Kroger or the Walmart. I don't know which one I went to. And I think that was actually the only one I got done in that one. Yep. And then we got this one, which was by, oh no, I forgot her name already. Mariola de Boudec. There we go. And that was just a fun little one. This one is done in, I believe I have a video of me doing the deer with the Faber-Castell Polychromos. I also did the little hedgehog and the bunny and the little kid's hair with the Polychromos. And then I did all of this work here with the Caran d'Ache Luminance. And then I did just a little sprinkle dusting of some distressed ink on the bottom, and then a little bit of the tiara pins on the bow, and I really enjoyed doing this. This is from a book that my friend Christina got me. She doesn't do YouTube a whole lot, but she does have a YouTube channel. I'll link it. She doesn't have a lot of videos, but she's a really amazing colorist, and she sent me that holiday book, and so I had printed out this one, which I done a marker base, and you can see I got everybody listed here. A marker base on the girls, and then I used, of course, Holbein's, Castle Arts Gold and Black, Prismacolor, and Derwent white colored Faber-Castell Pit Pen in white, Jelly Roll white, of course alcohol markers, Ohuhu glitter markers, and Sakura Tira glitter. This one I had to write down because I knew I wouldn't remember everybody that I used. But it sure was a lot of fun. I wanted them to do like a couple. Two ladies who were a couple, and they were bringing their family and friends their gifts for Christmas. And then we've got this little guy, and I know I printed him out, and I'm really, really sorry. I don't remember what book, and you can see I tried printing him out twice. And this one was the better printout. I really honestly don't remember what book it was from, though. I got to start writing that down, in which we'll talk about that here in a minute, too. But I did this with the Artex and, Arteza pencils put together, and then of course the Tierra pens on here, and I had a really good time doing it. But like I said, I've got to start writing this down. So I figured I don't have enough room to write down every little detail, but I started a journal, a little planner, and of course we don't need this stuff here, but like I finished that 50 Christmas elves there, and I finished one from the other book that Haley got me, and I started a page from Fragile World, which is a book that I got for Christmas from my son, and I'll show you that page here in just a second because it's a work in progress. And we'll go ahead and do the curvy chibi girls too, which I finished this one, which I did in Prismacolor and alcohol markers with a little bit of stickles here in her eyes, and then the Tierra pins as well, and then a Ohuhu glitter marker at the bottom. I just thought it would look really pretty, shiny. I'm going to try to do this one from cover to cover. This is actually a work picture I had been doing, so that one's not going to get finished till I get back to work. I'm taking a week off for mental health. But there's my page that I kept in between to keep, you know, the marker from leaking. We'll go ahead and take that off since the page is finished. And then just a lot of really cute girls here. And again, I could do a full flip through in another video if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments below. Just an adorable one. You don't get too many that are either of guys or of women who aren't like society norm. Let's put it that way. Or society standard. I shouldn't even say society norm. I don't know very many women who are society norm either. Or society standard. They're just society norm. And then, of course, the last one, which I'm doing with my Faber-Castell Pit Pens and Polychromos, is I'm doing this page here, which is of the Queen Alexandra's butterfly. I found pictures for reference on the internet. You can see where I started with the pencils right here. This was all in the Pit Pens, and then I'll do some shading with the pencils. But one thing I found really fascinating, my son got me this book for Christmas, and something I just found really fascinating is, like page, there it is, Queen Alexandra's Birdwing Butterflies, Endangered, page 20. It gives you exactly what the animals are, so that if you want to look up reference photos, you can. And you can color them true to life or however you want. I wanted to do the butterfly true to life. But this stuff is so intricate. And this is my second Kirby Roseanne's, or Rosanna's book. And I love the detail in these things. It's just so wow. And I'm sure there's tons of flip throughs on here. I can't wait to do the parrots. But I wanted to do the butterfly first. Just the butterfly stood out the most. But anyway, that was what I did in December. And then, of course, the first few days in January. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and ask. Any suggestions, the same thing. Just let me know in the comments if there's something specific you want to see me color with, want to see me color out of. I might do some of the work of that butterfly on a video and talk a little bit more about some of the things that have been going on, mostly for educational purposes, because I want people to understand that they're not going to be the only ones. You're not the only one out there experiencing these issues. And it helps me understand that I'm not the only one. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you really did enjoy this video today. And I hope you had a very wonderful holidays. Whatever holidays you celebrated. I hope they were wonderful, beautiful. You got to spend time with friends and family. Or, you know, do things that you love. Take a little time off of work. And just have some fun. And anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I hope you have a colorific rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.